Hey guys, in this lecture, we're going to be talking about the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. To purchase this, there's two versions right now. There's the light version and the pro version. I have the pro version, which costs $197 flat. The other version costs $97. I recommend the pro version, although it's really up to you and what market you're interested in and how much information you want to know about your market. So let's discuss how this works. So let's say I'm on Amazon and I searched up inflatable T-Rex costume adult. I just randomly looked up something. Now, what comes up on Amazon is a page of products along with some pictures. Now, I'm going to go over to here to Jungle Scout, and what this is going to do is it's going to analyze all of the products on this page. Now, you'll notice right here, it'll tell you the average monthly sales of the people who sell on this page, the average sales rank, which is pretty low, and the average price and the average reviews. This opportunity score we discussed on the web app. This tells you how awesome this product is. It has high demand with low competition. And right now, you're going to notice that these have all these revenues here, but these revenues are likely due to the current demand for inflatable T-Rex costumes. So let's discuss how this works. I have all these products in this orders, and let's say we're interested in this one. Well, actually, no, that one's a range. Let's go to this one, the Lucky Sun Adult T-Rex Dinosaur Inflatable Costume Suit, which is $58.96. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to look for that particular Lucky Sun Adult T-Rex dinosaur, and let's see here, its rank is 592, and the sales are 2,073, meaning that their total revenue for the last 30 days is estimated to be $122,224. And this is very accurate. So that's a lot of money that they're getting, and they're probably paying about $5 per, so I would say that almost all of that is profit. Probably around, well, maybe about half of it is profit. So they can probably make about $60,000 a month, which is incredible. They have the number of reviews here and the ratings, but I get to see all of Amazon's data in one piece. But the most important thing, the coolest part that I get out of this is the sales and the revenue. And so I can scroll down and look at this. I can, if I wanted to, hit the next page. And what this is doing is it's searching the next page. It's kind of extending the page for me, and it's determining all the more products on this page. Now, it's going to take a little bit of time to actually do this. As you see, it's kind of loading right now. There we go. I think it's still loading. That's okay. So now we have even more products, and we can see how they're selling. So FBA means fulfilled by Amazon. FBM means that they're fulfilled by a merchant, and AMZ means it's Amazon. So you're going to have a tough time competing with a merchant or Amazon. You're most likely going to compete with FBAs. So you want to have a lot of FBAs here. We're going to talk about how to know whether or not the product that you're interested in is actually viable, because the Jungle Scout application, web application, will give you an idea of what product is probably good, but it won't exactly tell you whether or not your competition is worth competing against. It will give you some idea, some indication, but not a great indication. So there's also a couple other things that we can do with this. Down here at the bottom right is really great. What this does is it determines the major keywords that are used, that these products use. And if you notice, the ones that are the biggest keywords are adult, adults, blow, cosplay, costume, dinosaur, dress, fancy, funny, Halloween, inflatable, Jurassic, kids, party, Rex, suit, world. This will help you develop the keywords that you want to put on your title and on your description and your keywords. So that'll be extremely, and here down here we have top keywords. This will also allow you to determine what your market will be like. So when you choose a niche, say I can make costumes, I can make inflatable products, I can make things that involve dinosaurs, I can make things for adults. Let's take costume for example. So what I can do is I can actually go to costume. Now costume is a very vague keyword, and so there's going to be quite a bit of pages here. Oh wow, there's only 7, which is kind of interesting. So I kind of wonder what we're going to see here. So now let's hit Jungle Scout Pro. And now what I'm doing is I'm looking at, okay, I found a product, the T-Rex, inflatable T-Rex is pretty nice. But in general, can I make costumes? Is that actually like a really good market in Amazon? And the answer to this is a surprising yes. Now in this case, I have a lot of Amazon sellers. So it's going to be, and there's not a lot of, looks like not a lot of FBAs here, which is kind of concerning. But the idea is I can use this. Oh, here we go. So we have an opportunity score 4, high demand, but high competition. And that's going to be met with an opportunity score 4. So it's going to be kind of hard to compete in this search. So making costumes, probably not exactly the best market to go in. But for such a broad category, that's actually not as bad as most things like beauty, clothing, and so forth. Now, in the next lecture, we're going to see how to read this and determine exact. Now, by the way, before I go on, I forgot one more thing. Down here, Google Trend Report. Ignore that. We have a trend product resource that you could use that will greatly help. That's a lot more accurate than Google Trends. Like if I click this, it's only going to give me. Well, actually, this is pretty accurate, but it doesn't exactly give me a lot of details of what's going on, and I'm not quite sure what these are. It's the amount of interest, I guess, but and it's keep in mind it is October right now, so these are kind of inflated these revenues, but we're gonna have better resources that determine how trendy a product is and if it's seasonal and whether or not that's a good thing. In the next lecture, we're going to be talking about how to use this Jungle Scout in-app Chrome. In Chrome. We're going to learn how to use the Jungle Scout Google extension to our advantage to determine whether or not a product is good, what we're looking for. I'll see you then.